Hey, you remember all that time that we heard about Chelsea Clinton when she was first family? Let's tune into what Trump Jr. Now, is he the guy who cut off the tail of the elephant that he killed? Or is he the other brother who was just holding that white tiger that he killed? I can't remember. But Trump Jr., I don't know. Is this guy bright enough to know that he's signaling to the neo-Nazis that support his dad? Or do you think he's just sort of like such a schmuck that he doesn't really have any decorum? It's 50-50.
I had other stuff going on besides Holocaust studies, all right, losers?
That's like that classic question, stupid or evil? It could be a little bit of both. This is clip number 5 of Donald Trump Jr. on a radio interview with W120 WPHT radio in Philly.
Without the media, this wouldn't even be a contest. But the media has built her up. They've let her slide on every indiscrepancy, on every.
Without the media, this wouldn't even be a contest. Without the media, Donald Trump would not exist.
Media has built her up. They've let her slide on every indiscrepancy, on every lie, on every DNC game trying to get Bernie Sanders out of the thing. I mean, if Republicans were doing that, they'd be warming up the gas chamber right now.
There you go. Using warming up the gas chamber.
I think he knows.
You think he knows?
Yeah.
What does that mean? If the Republicans were doing this, they'd be warming up the gas chamber.
To kill the Republican.
I know what warming. Yes, kill the Republican.
Well, that's why I think he knows this, because why would he say that? It's a weird.
It's the classic frame of white aggrievement, which is really what Donald Trump's entire campaign has been about. Now, Mike Pence, who hates the idea of calling people names, as you recall, he was never in that business. Although he apparently is now he's like the equivalent of like the vice president to the CEO of that business. Like literally. On with Erin Burnett defending Donald Trump Jr.'s comments about how white people, the Republicans would be put into the gas chambers if they had an RNC that was biased against a candidate.
Has come out and said trivialization of the Holocaust in gas chambers is never okay. Do you think he just used the wrong words?
Well, clearly he was talking about capital punishment and not making a reference to that awful period of history we know to be the Holocaust. But look, his point is well made beyond whatever rhetoric he chose to use. I mean, to be honest with you, since I joined this campaign a couple months ago, it's felt like 2-on-1 every day of the week. Present company accepted. I have great respect for the job that you do, but it just seems like each and every day that many in the national media have been doing half of Hillary Clinton's work for.
He's clearly talking about capital punishment.
They're crazy.
And, I don't want to explicitly say that the Holocaust actually happened. I just want to say it's what we call the Holocaust. I don't want to get in trouble with anyone.
That time in history referred
that was
to
a
by
very
some
bad time
writers, and I say writers in quotation marks, if you know what I mean, the Holocaust.
Mike Pence.
I like saying that Erin Burnett is doing like Mike Pence saying you're covering the campaign fairly and he respects your work is like, I don't know. I got to do a hackneyed comparison. It's like getting a human rights award from Gaddafi.
Right. That's when a self-respecting journalist would say like, "Oh, taking off this microphone. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I'm walking off this stuff."
Although in judging if a point's well made or not, I think the rhetorical way that's conveyed is kind of important to how well you make a point.
Yeah, his point about the gas chambers, I wouldn't have said it that way, but I would have said people would have been executed. I would have said firing squad. Hey folks, Sam Seder here. I just got back from a company-wide meeting. Accounting is really coming down on me hard. We need to get to 100,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So please enjoy this channel. Subscribe right down there.